So good afternoon. If it's Monday, it's Beyond Babbitt, and this is your host, Brian Anthony. CARmageddon. You want to see what I'm talking about? Can you see? Brand new cars. Row after row after row after row. Brand new cars. Unregistered. No plates. At an abandoned building. Vacant. CARmageddon 2018. I heard that this was happening a few years ago, that the dealerships were running out, the cars weren't selling, so they were just finding somewhere to park them to make it look like that they're still doing good. I hear the economic bubble is about to pop, starting with the subprime auto loans. Credit cards are already, defaults are up. Auto loans for subprime is up, repossessions are up. Some of these are expensive cars, trucks, anywhere from $20,000 to some look like they're $70,000, $80,000 vehicles, just parked in an empty store, right? Row after row after row after row. CARmageddon is here, people. CARmageddon is here. Row after row after row. CARmageddon is here. The economic collapse. I'll leave a link in the description. Some more information came out today about all the retail stores like this one that we're in that are going to be closing. According to an article that Lisa Haven did, a report that she did. I like that Infinity. Yeah, 77 million square feet of retail space is going to close this year. Tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of jobs are going to be laying off and firing people this year, 2018. I'm thinking June, which is the 6th month, because Friday's the 1st. Again, it's an empty building behind me. I pass here quite often. One day I just passed and it was empty. The building was empty. The lot was empty. And one day I showed up. One day I just passed by and it's a million cars out here, brand new. All kind of exotic cars, no plates, no tags, brand new, all of them, high dollar. They have to be this year. Why aren't they being sold? I hear the housing market is starting to act up again. The poor are being priced out of the houses. All of these cars, row after row after row after row. This is not a car lot. So the housing market is starting at the bottom. The bubble is popping. People are being priced out of homes. Homes here in the Metroplex where I am are selling over the asking price. So like you asking, let's say something affordable, $150, right? People are offering $160, $170, $180, and they're selling still within a matter of days, sometimes in one day. Yeah, so it's definitely a seller's market. And buyers can't afford it. Some stuff we're gonna have to start thinking about. It's like it used to do in the old days, where it have to be 2 or 3 families or 2 or 3 generations of one family in the home. Like the parents, the grandparents, the great-grandparents, everybody working, kids, cousins, in order to pay the mortgages, pay the rent. Apartment rents are going up. Retail rent is going down, but nobody's wanting it. Nobody's buying it. Row after row after row. Brand new cars, 2018 or newer. Maybe not all of them 2018, but they're unsold. No tags, not registered. It's just sitting here. CARmageddon is here. CARmageddon is here. So I imagine that the rest of this year, buckle up. It's going to be a rough ride. It's going to be a rough ride. So those people with substance who have cash on hand, they're going to make out like bandits, because a lot of people are going to fall off. You know, they say money flows from weak hands to strong arms. Well, the weak hands letting go right now. I like that Cadillac. Let's keep going. Row after row. CARmageddon is here. So be prepared. So the rich, the houses are selling a lot slower. The bigger houses, the more expensive, selling a lot slower. They're even having to discount some of those because it's a buyer's market at that level once you have enough money. So this is where the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, because the poor are being priced out. You're going to have to pool together to get anything done, whether it's a house or a car, or, you know, everybody needs a place to stay, right? But the rich, they have options. You know, they're still building houses, and they're building better apartments that are not selling out. You know, the Class A, the real expensive ones, they're not selling out. They bunch of vacancies. But the cheaper stuff is too much competition at the bottom. You see the 1%ers, the 5%ers, the 3%ers, all the people at the top, they have all kind of choices, right? And they can negotiate the deal. At the bottom, you got to pay over what they're asking, because it's 20 hands reaching for the same piece of bread. So we know it's gonna get hard at the bottom real quick. Expect the crime rate to rise, murder rate to rise, arrest rate, the drug rate to rise. Expect it to get bad this summer. It's gonna be a hot summer. Speaking of hot, here in Texas, we're supposed to have, today is probably gonna be the coolest day in North Texas. Coolest day, and it's supposed to be 96. We're supposed to be in the hundreds the rest of the week, like 98, 99, 101, 102. Woo! Still spring, man. We didn't get enough rain. It's causing problems. I'll put another in the description. I watched 2 Lisa Haven videos, and she reported about food shortage coming. They're saying that. And she also talked about a cockroach farm. Now, in my college biology class, my professor was almost a medical doctor. You know, he had the credentials. And I learned from him in that class. This wasn't a part of the, we did a lot of deep discussions on top of the work that we did. And roach proteins destroy the human body. But they have cockroach farms. You'll see it. You'll see it. And I may do another one because about the re-education camps, because it looks like if this is it, if this is the fall of America, and we're looking at the fall of America, the middle class and the poor are going to take it to the chin. The rich are going to get richer. So, but where are the middle class and the poor going? Is that maybe why they're saying that the numbers in the U.S. is going to drop down to 99 million in the next seven years? Anyway, this is not gloom and doom. This is, now that you know what the problem is, let's find a solution before it just drops out of nowhere and nobody knows what's going on. We know what's happening. Okay. Well, enjoy your happy Memorial Day. Enjoy your holiday. Eat plenty of food. Think about the solution. Think about the problem. Because there's a way to curb it. You know, if anything, for you and your family, your neighborhood. But again, I'll leave those links in the description down below. It's your host, Brian Anthony. Polar Bear One Polar. Beyond Babbitt. Over and out.